of how do we architect conscious culture. Because what's happening right now is a collapse in meaning for the centrists. The Pew Research Foundation found 2 years ago that the nuns, the none of the aboves, I don't identify with any organized religion, are not only the fastest growing, but are now for the first time ever the largest group in the United States. And it plays through with Canada and the Western Europe as well. What's happening as that organized establishment religion, meaning-making, community, belonging, code of ethics, all those things is collapsing, is we're seeing a squishing to the extremes. We're seeing a rise in fundamentalism and a rise in nihilism. Right? That's the anxiety, depression, suicide, despair. The people are like, where did all the meaning go? This feels really pointless. So we're in a pickle. Now the Sam Harrises, the Christopher Hitchens, the four horsemen of the new atheism, right, was sort of tap dancing on the grave of old school, superstitious, hierarchical, tops down, opiate of the masses religion. And justly so. But there's babies and there's bathwater. Because what anthropologists have learned, and sociologists today even, is that religion serves mimetically, forget the dogma, forget what you believe, just that you believe. And that you're a part of a community of belief leads people to be healthier, wealthier, and happier than if you don't. You're like, huh, that's interesting. So mimetically it's propagated, it serves a purpose. What on earth might that purpose be? So we kind of did some research on what are the core building blocks. And what we found were these three things. These are the nutrients that belonging to a community of belief offered. Specifically, ecstasis, the ability to access peak states that felt more important, more real, more uplifting and valorizing than our day-to-day grinds. On the backs of that comes catharsis, deep and profound healing. Right? Life beats us down. Up until very recently, it was nasty, brutish, and short. So to have a place to mend our bones, a place to lick our wounds, and a place to remember a little bit of what we forgot has been essential. And the final bit is we're social tribal primates. We do this together. And when we have those peak experiences and the profound healing together, an invariable product is communitas, what Victor Turner at the University of Chicago uses as the term to describe a deeply bonded core group experience. And interestingly, Keith Sawyer at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, has done research on what he calls group flow, consider it sort of synonymous with communitas, and he's described it as 3 times more rewarding than being in those states by yourself. So powerful, and by the way, also weaponizable. If you look at a MAGA rally, it is pulling all the levers on this. If you look at jihadi recruitment, if you look at alt-right recruitment, right, you can come in through any of these doors. You can come in through the peak experience and be like, holy shit, and I still got work to do, and I found my brothers and sisters. Or you can find your brothers and sisters, say, I'm not a misfit toy anymore. That experience alone sends me to the ceiling of yeehaw, peak experience, and then we have our wounds to mend. Right? We can come in different points on that triangle, but that is sort of the engine of organized transformational culture.